What is Ben up to in EastEnders, and what is his big secret with Lola? Ben Mitchell has been up to no good since he returned to EastEnders. As the plot thickens, the question on everyone's minds is what on earth the Ben is harboring with Lola Pierce Danielle Harold is. Tensions are rising, especially after Lola defied Ben's not to see Jay Mitchell. The pair snuck away and shared a, despite being aware that it would infuriate him. But why is Ben so adamant that Lola stay away from Jay? And what is the big Here are our theories. So we don't know exactly what the secret deal is, but one theory is that it has to do with Ben wanting to become the new. It's a valid thought, given how he has treated Phil Mitchell Steve McFadden since he came back home. Ben is now in on the dodgy business with Danny Paul Usher, and one guess is that he is using Lola to help destroy his dad. A fan on Twitter took a wild guess that Ben is now bisexual, and in a relationship with Lola. It could be true, but then why is Lola sneaking off with Jay? Under this lid, and Ben could shut him up before the secret comes up. All of a sudden Lola comes in like a whirlwind, and some of those old feelings kind of creep back up again, and it all kicks off again. Jamie, who plays Jay, tells metro.co.uk. Given Ben has jumped straight into the family business, there is a chance that he's having money troubles. Maybe the pair have returned to make some easy cash and plan to leave once the deed is done? EastEnders finally reveals Ben Mitchell's secret plan. Ben Mitchell loses it as Lola gets close to Jay in EastEnders. Lola in grave danger from Ben Mitchell over secret deal in EastEnders? Sharon Mitchell Letitia Dean fooled around with Keanu Taylor Danny Walters last year. Karen's mum Keanu caught them kissing. Did she find Ben and tell him? Has he returned to reveal the secret to Phil, even though Sharon has ended things with Keanu? Only time will tell. EastEnders airs on BBC One on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Ads keep our content free for everyone. Please note that the Interactive Advertising Bureau IAB describes online personalized advertising through the below definitions. We put the storage of information, or access to information that is already stored, on your device, such as accessing advertising identifiers and / or other device identifiers, and / or using cookies or similar technologies. The collection and processing of information about your use of this site to subsequently personalize advertising for you in other contexts, i.e. on other sites or apps, over time. Typically, the collection of information, in combination with previously collected information, to select and deliver advertisements for you, and to measure the delivery and effectiveness of such advertisements. This includes using the collection of information, in combination with previously collected information, to select and deliver content for you, and to measure the delivery and effectiveness of such content. This includes using the collection of information about your use of the content, in combination with previously collected information, used to measure, understand, and report on your usage of the content. Ads keep our content free for everyone. We use additional third-party advertising companies who serve ads to help keep content free. For these partners, you will continue to receive advertising, however, it may not be tailored to your likely interests. Well, check in with you. Great. Thanks for choosing. You have opted out from our advertising partners.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,